Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to Car Question. I'm Matt and
Brian.
Oh, Brian from Everyday Review. Brian, welcome to the channel. Longtime friend. I don't know if you have seen what Brian is doing on this channel, but he's doing everything from gizmo stuff to those cool glasses to robotic lawnmower and cars too.
Of course.
So today we are driving the new Forester from Subaru, and it's the 6th generation, and Subaru is targeting the big players out there. Brian, the big players are Honda CR-V,
RAV4,
Nissan Rogue,
a Mazda CX-5.
Yeah, just with that, we've got the biggest one in Canada right now, and there's a lot of competition in this segment. We couldn't name them all, but let's be truthful, Subaru is getting there with a new redesign. Did they do enough to conquer the heart of the buyers?
Well, it looks different,
Yeah.
right? A lot of hexagonal shapes. It's 15 millimeters longer, 15 millimeters wider, better visibility too.
With that, when you look at the design, it seems a little bit familiar though, with those small lights up in the front, with that black grille. How about that blue color of the sport model? It looks like a little bit like a Ford, let's be truthful.
Yeah, but you know what? It has those bronze highlights. I really like the bronze wheels and the bronze accents and the lower valence.
Yeah.
You know, like bronze is the new black.
Yeah, back in the day, Subaru was all about gold, but now they have shifted today. And whatever model you're going to choose, you're going to see that it's pretty similar. The wheels are going to be different though, from 17 inches to 19 inches. And yeah, you are right about those different kind of design. There's new color also in the lineup, but you still kind of see the good old Forester through that. When you get to the rear tailgate, it's pretty straight in some kind of way, but what did they do exactly with that exhaust pipe? You know, on one side you've got the exhaust, on the other one you've just got a cover of plastic.
Yeah, I almost wish they had a dual exhaust, or give me a fake exhaust, or don't show any exhaust at all.
Yeah.
But you still have that big, huge, massive opening for cargo area, and now a hands-free power liftgate.
Yeah, so even if you think that Subaru did not do enough with the design, it's still looking like a classic Forester, and the one that used to have a previous generation will still love this one. So let's get inside though. Well, once again, you're gonna find a lot of hexagonal shape, but the big thing inside that vehicle is all about comfort, the redesign of the seat, and how about huge interior storage space, Brian?
Oh yeah, lots of storage space in the side pockets, in the middle. I like this texture they have going on here. It kind of tapers off.
Yeah.
And it's kind of soft touch kind of material, kind of.
Yeah, kind of. A lot of people told me, hey, the interior looks cheap. Well, I look at your photos, but let's be truthful, it doesn't rattle, it doesn't sound like cheap plastic. When you touch, when you get the feeling of it, as soon as you step in the rear, even with the regular seating position of my driving position up front, I've got plenty of room in the back. And how about that trunk with the addition, the accessory that you can get, the cargo hook, the lighting? This is one of the vehicles also that offer the most storage probably of a lot of competition in this segment. But hey, the masterpiece in that center is the one that we're looking at, the screen, similar to the Crosstrek,
Yep.
similar to the Legacy, similar to the Outback, and now the Forester has it. Brian, 11.6 inches.
11.6 inch. We did a video earlier, and he said it was 11.3.
It happens, I take my notes pretty quickly sometimes. But hey, it's better than the base dual 7-inch screen that you're gonna get. I don't really like that system, but this one is really complete. It's got nice color, easy access to X mode, the weather. You're gonna have also wireless Apple CarPlay, Android, but it's not really fast. Sometimes you press on the button, it takes time to react. It's not one of the most fluid system. It still does the job, but yeah, we need more speed.
This Premier has a 360 camera, which is great. I love 360 cameras. However, it doesn't use a lot of the real estate of this screen. I wish they'd actually put, one on top, one on the bottom, so you can use up a lot of that room. It's only using half the screen, and it's not the greatest resolution. Use up the screen. You've got lots of screen there.
So the cluster, similar Subaru styling. You've got a crowded cluster, but I really like the headroom that you got, that big sunroof over our head. You can put some stuff also right there on top. It can do a lot of cargo. But let's be truthful, truthful. As soon as you're gonna step in that vehicle, you're gonna see the low noise level. Even if you roll on the highway, on those dirty roads, on those wash-up roads, you can still have a conversation. And I was yelling at you, let's go, Brian, roll from the outside, and you never hear anything inside.
Exactly, yeah. The sound insulation is excellent, and also when you're rolling on the road, like you said, like it's quiet.
Yeah, thumbs up to those comfortable seats also. And let's talk about the engine. Whoa, what happened there? They kind of went on the conservative side of it.
Well, you know that saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Only 2 pound-feet of torque. And, well, okay, you got it at a much lower RPM, so it feels a little bit different. But don't get me wrong, this is not a performance vehicle. Mated through a CVT, 80% new part.
Yep.
We could not call it refined, but you don't feel it. You accelerate, it just does the job, except if you're going full throttle. Now you hear a little bit of engine buzz though.
Yeah, but otherwise it does a very good job of simulating a conventional automatic transmission.
Yeah.
It really does. It holds those gears, and it doesn't do a lot of that whining unless you just mat it.
Yeah, and there's less vibration than what we were used to in the past, because let's be truthful, Forester were like tractors. You could feel them rumbling, and yeah. So let's talk also about the all-wheel drive system. The all-wheel drive is one of the best in the industry. Feel free to go check the video that we did about that. We did many testing in the snow, diagonal tests, whatever. Subaru has always been there with their all-wheel drive system, and it's working at 20 kilometers and it's working at 180 kilometers. Don't get me wrong, it's always going to be there to help you, and it's not reactive depending on the condition. You've got dual X mode. Feel free to check that video, what you can do with dual X mode. Pretty much the same. And towing capacity is at 1,500 pounds. Not really impressive, but guess what? It does the job, and it's usually the way that you need to get some cargo, some RV stuff, to go on camping, that ATV, that snowmobile. So the active family too, Brian?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, once you're driving it, how can you describe that though? It's not performance, it's not blend, it's well balanced, but you still got those body movements.
You know, it's an SUV. It's shaped like an SUV, but it's more refined looking now, but it drives like a car.
Yeah.
And that's what you want. You have that a really low center of gravity because of that boxer engine, and it really makes a difference when you drive a Subaru with a boxer engine. It really does.
Yeah, so you've got this car on high heels a little bit, you've got some body movement. If you're gonna drive the sport model, there's a little tune-up made to that suspension to get less movement. But let's be truthful, if you want to be agile on road and off-road, well, you got to make some compromise somewhere. And remember that wash-up road that we drive on with a lot of potholes. Do you know how we call that in French, Brian?
Patholi.
Patholi? No. It's nid de poule. Repeat after me. Nid de poule.
Nid de poule.
Nid de poule. And you got waters in those puddles, and next thing you know, we were just gliding over it. And one of the best features is the noise level. It's so much improved. Even if you drive on those bad roads, wow. And remember, it's a Forester, so it's good during winter, it's good during summer, it's good while going camping, it's good when you're lost in the wood. This thing will get you where you want to go. So Subaru is also all about safety. You've got all that famous eyesight system, really standard with the camera, and you're gonna have some good scoring also. Remember, the IIHS has simply adjusted their crashing test. It's more difficult to get a good grade on that, and the Forester did pass with a good grade. So you can see that this car is really strong. Fuel consumption, 9.1 in the city, 7.2 on the highway. We did a little bit worse than that, but we really pushed the car, Brian.
Yeah, we did.
We keep pushing it all day. This is not one of the most fuel efficient, but hey, there's going to be surprise soon for that.
A hybrid.
Oh, you spoiled it.
Sorry.
There you go. I know. Even the president talked about some PHEV version. So will it be for the Forester, or will it be for a lot of vehicles in the Subaru lineup? We're going to have to see that really soon. But remember, they've got that zero emission goal, which is going to be one impressive thing to achieve. Price, Brian, what happened to affordability right now with the Forester? Remember, back in the first generation, you could get them for pieces of bread. Can you say that in English?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Not a lot of money, but today, the only version under 40 grand Canadian is the convenience model. So right now, if you're gonna finance, let's say the model that we are rolling, you're gonna have to spend $67,000. I know, but Subaru website is one of the most precise when it comes to the total amount of money that you're going to pay. And remember, if you go for financing, you got to pay the taxes, transport preparation, whatever that. And when you add all of that, this is the amount that you're paying. I know that right now it's 8.49%.
Wow.
That's a lot to pay, so I hope it's going to get better soon. I hope those rates are going to go down. But if you want to go for a base model, $51,000. So Subaru tells us that they're still offering a lot of stuff right now for the price that you're going to pay to it. But let's be truthful, it's a lot of money today for a compact SUV, huh, Brian?
Yeah, but they're not the only ones charging that amount. So
no,
they're all getting way up there.
Yeah. So on the low points, though, well, you don't have a really strong engine if you like performance. There's no turbo. Bye the XT. It's not going to come back either. And Subaru must try to be more aggressive for the design. It's not looking bad. Well, feel free to tell me what you think in the comment section below. But I think they should sharpen their pen a little bit. Go back to the rally roots. Why not?
But you know, I agree. Like current Forester owners and past Forester owners, they like the Forester for one thing. They know what their Forester should look like. And it's almost like you have to do baby steps. If you're going to go too drastic, you're going to alienate the crowd that has been supporting you all these years.
Yeah. So remember also that if you're going to install a hitch, you're going to lose that foot feature to open the hatch in the rear. That wilderness version, well, you won't have it with that new redesign for now. 2026 is going to be when it's going to appear. And also keep in mind that the money that you're going to have to spend for this kind of vehicle, well, it's a lot more than in the past. On the plus side, that visibility means security. You got that ultra comfortable seat, ultra comfortable ride on and off-road. How about that cargo inside? This is a real mountain goat, by the way, and that's why I like the Forester. So remember, the hybrid version is coming soon. Will you go for this one? And what do you think about the new Forester? Brian, on a scale of 10, what's the note?
A solid 8.5. We didn't mention, you know, like these have leather seats.
Oh,
heated, ventilated, heated steering wheel, you know, power memory seats, but the best thing, headroom, front, back, and of course you have all your cargo, so you get a lot of utility. And now they've added in all the comfort and safety and technology. It's all there.
Yeah, that's why you need to drive it to understand it. Even if you don't like it, even if it's not your style, come behind the wheel, drive it, and you'll see. So there you go. What do you think about that new Forester in the comment section down there below? Thumbs up, subscribe, and don't forget also to subscribe to Brian's channel. Everyday review. Thanks for being there, my friend.
Thank you so much.